Hey folks, in this video, we're going to be helping you understand why no one is finding you on YouTube and your church. So let's go. Hey folks, AJaytheCEO here. Just your first time stopping by the channel. Thanks for stopping by. And on the channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you like what we're doing here, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com. Link is in the description. So this might be old for people, information, or this might be completely brand new. The main thing that I want to help y'all with is understanding that first, Google is the #1 search engine in the world. Number 2 is YouTube. So when we are posting our videos, our live streams, or anything like that, no one is searching, believe it or not, for your church live stream. I mean, let me take that back. People in your church might be looking for that. Some friends and family might be looking for that, but out of the 7 billion people on the face of the planet, they're not looking for a church's live stream. Think about it. When you went to Google the last time, what did you type in? Did you type in a sentence or did you type in a question of how do I do something like that? That's what we're really looking for. And I'm going to put myself on the chopping block as well for this too. So let's go ahead and cut over to the computer. So I am in an incognito window here. So it's not pulling any information. We're just going to straight search. So if I come over here right now and let's say Antioch Baptist Church. All right. We're just going to search for that. That could be something that somebody's searching for. So right here, it's pulling up Antioch Baptist Church, but that's not my church. And it's pulling up a bunch of different videos associated with that Antioch Baptist. Then there's another Antioch Baptist right here. And Wednesday Walk Through the Word, Antioch Baptist Church Cleveland, Antioch Baptist Church live stream. This is my church, Antioch Baptist Church Verona live stream. Like I said, I am guilty of this. Antioch Baptist Church, North Life, Antioch That's what we're seeing. Or we see Sunday morning service, Antioch Baptist Church. Again, I'm searching for that. That's what I just typed in. But you have to think, do you effectively reach people? What people are really looking for are answers to questions. So, for example, if your pastor or minister's sermon that they're talking about is talking about the love scripture or something like that, or the parable of the talents. So let's say that with parable of the talents, you could look up. Look up parable of the talents. And then what do we see? We see a bunch of things like that. But let's look at this one right here. What does the parable of the talents really mean? So the idea is a lot of people are making, or here's another one, how to get ready for Jesus' return. The parable of the talents. That's a great example of what we're talking about, because how does it stand out? It stands out because let's look at this. We are trying to answer people's questions. That's what people are going to YouTube for. So in other words, if you're doing a sermon topic or something, try and think for the topic at hand, for the body who's listening to it, who in your church, your live stream, your members. But if people are not your members, they don't know how to look for your topic. I suggest doing a dual topic, as in phrase it in a question that your message is going to answer. So that's what people are looking for. So if I come back here now and say parable of the talents, or what does the parable of the talents mean? Now, if we look at this pop-up, this is showing what people are looking for. It's showing that Google's pulling their engine and everything like that. It's showing that the majority of people who are looking for the parable of talents are really looking for what does it mean and what does it teach. That will help guide you in the direction of changing the title of your message into something that is more palatable, more searchable on YouTube. So like if we go back here, just do parable of the talents. This shows what everybody also is looking for. Parable of the talents for kids, explained, animated, sermon, Bible project, all of this stuff. And it's kind of wide open. And we want to try and do a laser focus on whatever our topic is to reach and impact more people. Now look at this. This is saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we got at least over 10 to 15 items that people are looking for. So if you put in Parable of the Talents, you could get anything from kids, explained, animation, sermons, Bible project, audiobook. It could be anything compared to what does the Parable of the Talents mean. We've already filtered it down to where we know exactly what people are looking for. So now when you bring this up, now we're getting way more detailed into what people are looking for, because you're not just throwing something out there. Because if you go here again to the search and just do live stream or just church live stream, you have no idea what you're going to get. You're going to get, okay, you get this one, you get another church, you get Joel Osteen, you get equipment on how to set it up. I mean, I might come up in here on how to live stream. There we go. There's me that comes up in the search. You want to be focused on exactly what you're trying to do and how to reach. It's not just about live streaming. It's about putting some type of verbiage behind it to let the algorithm help bring people to your content. That's the reason why, for example, if I come back over here and look at my content and we look at the videos, look at how my titles are. How to run an above average Zoom Bible study, how to send stream, how to use your iPad, question and answers with AJ, that's different. Complete church live streaming beginner setup, how to live stream multiple people, how to send this, reviewing of this device, video editing, live streaming PC build, how good is a $20 capture device. I finally got a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. How to get clean HDMI. The whole idea is when you look at these videos, the video's context and their title lead exactly to answering a question that people are searching for based off of YouTube. Now, say your pastor, your minister is not doing this and you're part of the media ministry. How do you do this? By paying attention to the message. Listen, it's nothing the matter with putting up the live stream. But believe it or not, you can always go back and edit the title of your live stream after the fact, and you can add that title in there. So if you know that what they're talking about, you got to be creative and think of what is this sermon answering, and then put that as the main title of your video. Then put a bar, put a slash, put whatever you want, and then do Antioch Baptist Church or your church's live stream and the date. Something like that, because that answering of the question, the how to or question in your title is going to draw way more people than just your church's name, live stream, and the date. So I hope that helps. Like I said, I'm guilty of this thing as well too. I used to actually do this every single Sunday when we were doing typical services, but since we've been doing a bridge service with live streams, I've just been lazy and haven't been doing it. But this is something else that I know I'm kicking myself in the butt to do more often, but hopefully that helps. Your wording on your video is going to draw more people than a generic my church live stream this date. Get more specific. Your title should be answering a question that people are searching for. And there's another video I talked about with tags and properly naming your videos in YouTube growth stories in my channel. I'll tag the link in the description and on the little eye here in the corner. But the main thing is you can put in your subject like I just did, put it in YouTube, just put it in there and then see what shows up as search topics. So if you're talking about the woman with the issue of blood, put that in, and then try and, if that's what the scripture is, the message is talking about, you want to filter it down into a question that people are looking for, and then the sermon that's being preached at your church is the answer to that question that people all over the planet are looking for. So hopefully that helps you. And if you like this type of content, I appreciate a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. And I want to thank the patrons who made this video possible. Their names on the screen right now. And you too can become a patron for as little as $1 a month, where you help us train media ministries all over the world. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. We will see you on the next video. Later.